What's crack-a-lackin' gaming nation? You know this be JohnDaGamer64, the legend, the one and only, and yours truly. Here we are with episode 8 of JohnDaGamer64’s Manual Minutes, and it most certainly has been a minute since I did a new episode, but here we are. Today's manual that we'll be taking a look at is for Slave Zero X on Nintendo Switch. And this was rather surprising because this was a modern game that was actually released February of this year. February 21st of 2024. And I was surprised that they were doing a physical release, but what was even more surprising is they included the manual. So I was pretty happy about that, you know. Back in the old days, you know, us gaming grandpas. You know, our games came with manuals, and goddamn, I miss it. And you know, that's kind of why I started this series, man, to showcase all the manuals of, you know, mostly old retro games as well as new ones like this. I mean, I'm not sure if they're gonna keep up the trend, but you know, limited run games kind of held the torch for video game preservation as well as, you know, creating manuals for the games as well. But yeah, so let's take a look at the Slave Zero X guidebook. And you gotta love that freaking crazy looking cover there, the symbiotic like robot. It's like a biomech, I guess you can call it. So yeah, you know, they took strong influence from, like, say, you know, with the symbiote from like Marvel, and inspiration from Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh wow, that's tiny text, isn't it? Okay, so it's a little bit of backstory here. So yeah, this game's supposed to like take place before like the first one that came out, like in '98 or '99, I believe. So yeah, skip that. We're not gonna read the whole thing or anything. Just little snippets for each page. All right. Then on this page, just one simple thing says, "Fused with the embryo, Sho begins his bloody ascent through the city." You know, the typical megalomaniacal being that tries to take over a city and whatnot. Alright, so we got the game modes here. So it describes the training mode, story, Bloody Palace. Bloody Palace, I just think of Devil May Cry. So I'm pretty sure they took inspiration from that, so that is pretty neat. And then how to play, all the other good stuff here. I won't read through all of it, but you can see it here. It's up display. Okay. Get to the good stuff here, like the sprites, whatnot. So light attacks can be performed on ground or in air. God, that's what I missed about like the old manuals. Like when they include the sprites, show you the actions of your character. Very detailed. Heavy attacks. Oh yeah, I love that symbiotic one. It's like a symbiotic spike comes out of the ground. So satisfying. Movements, yes, sliding, running, jumping, all the basics. I like the little caution tape here on the edges of the pages here. Wall jump. Da-da-da. cancel, all that stuff. Alright, using meter and EX moves. Fatal Pulse. Benefits. Oh wait, I think we're getting there a little early here. Okay. Awesome. Install fail sync. Ooh, we got using the burst orb. It's very cool. Big ball explosion. And the little grenades he's chucking that. Defense, dodge, parry. Little charge. Alright, I got some sweet ass artwork. God. Man, show looks so freaking beastie, man. Love the design of the characters. Because you know they took full on inspiration from Neon Genesis Evangelion, you know, the anime. As well as like symbiotic powers from like Venom from Marvel. But yeah, a little more backstory here. Sho was the strongest of the Guardians, but he struggled to control his emotions and never felt the control of his life. After the loss of his partner, Isamu, his carefree nature soured into resentment and anger. When a defective prototype biomech embryo is recovered by the Guardians, Sho made the choice to steal it and harness its power to exact their revenge upon the Sovereign Khan. He will not rest until the Sovereign... Where was it? Soften... Yeah, Soften and the 5 Calamities are dead. Yeah, so freaking cool. Alright, then here's Isamu in X. See a little more backstory on Isamu. Chosen by the Master. And then we got X, prototype biomech embryo created by Sokun for his slave project. Kurakara. Yeah, that's a crazy looking guardian there. Aisha the handler. Founder of the leader of the Guardians, he once believed that old world technology could be studied and used to reunite the world. After discovery of dark matter and the betrayal of his former partner Wu Chen. I'll let you guys read it. 19-year-old thief, citizen of Mega City. They were raised and taught how to survive with a group of friends, worked as a band of smugglers. This crew has committed making the life of the neighborhood by stealing supplies from the corrupt and powerful. Nope, and her friends are dead now because of their crazy actions. The Iron General, Thorman. Thorman. Hercules J. Thorman is the first member of the 5 Calamities, the innermost circle of generals. He is loud, brutish, and wrapped up in identity around perverted and superficial understanding of lost American culture. Loves that America. Inyo, beloved by bullets. Oh yeah, so speaking to Inu, there is a new single-player add-on on Quick Remastered where you're playing through Slave Zero, like a couple levels of Slave Zero X as Inu. Although it was a little confusing at first. I thought you were going to play as Show or X or whatever. But you're playing as her. And, yeah. And apparently she has a sword, but I don't think she does. Because when I fought her, I don't remember her using a sword. I mean, then again, that's just like the crappy like default weapon, just like the axe in Quick Remastered, but yeah. It's a little disappointing she couldn't like cut the enemies into pieces. But, you know, she's mainly using guns in Quick Remastered. But yeah, still a good sign though. Highly recommend you guys check that out. Alright, some more mystery calamities here. Nice mystery silhouette. Hell's own judge. And then Uriel, a fire from heaven. Oh, getting into some sweet artwork soon. Sieta Vaca, the final triumph. The fifth and final member of the Five Calamities, the inherent circle of generals whose master only the Sovereign Khan. He is the most recent addition. Blah blah blah. Ah, so Khan. I mean, I guess his, at least from the silhouette, kind of looks like they kept the same design that he had in the original Slave Zero, but maybe he's a little younger, or I don't know, but I haven't seen him myself because I haven't finished the game yet, surprisingly. But Liu Chen, widely referred to as Sov Khan, is the supreme ruler of Mega City and a self-proclaimed god. Yada yada yada. You guys can read the rest. No, sweet artwork. Beautiful. And there's Inyo. So what's on the last page? One more piece. Alright. It's an X fused with Show. See, definitely freaking symbiote influence here. It's pretty neat. Oh, and the last page. Good luck from Ziggurats. Puppy. Okay, definitely a satisfying manual, I gotta say. I like how they made it, you know, smaller so it can actually fit in the box. So I'm not sure if like the Xbox and PlayStation versions have like a bigger size, like a full-size manual, but this was neat how they, you know, made it small enough to fit in, and you know, fairly decent size for a manual. So I was definitely happy with this one. So yeah, that is the Slave Zero X manual, instruction manual. And hope to see more in the future for like next gen games. But then again, who knows when I'm actually gonna get a next gen console? Because, like I said, I actually kind of stopped since the last generation. So after Switch and Xbox One and PS4, I was like, I was done, pretty much. But you know, we'll see what happens later on in the future, a couple of years later. Because like I said, I'm not, there's nothing out that I really want that I'm willing to shell a couple hundred for. So you know, until the consoles come cheaper, then maybe. But in the meantime, you know, stick with my retro gaming consoles and whatnot. And yeah. So until next time, folks, thank you all for watching. Love, peace, and chicken grace.